Hello guys, welcome back. Let's continue from where we left the other tutorial. It's been a long time now. We got up to this point. We created this sign up page and other pages. So this was our output and this is our code. So at this point, we want to insert data in our database. So we have to do that by creating the database first. So let's do that. I have already clicked the database. So I went to this page and click on the admin side and I got this. Okay, so let me come here and click on new. Then I want to name the database according to the project folder's name. So I'll come here and copy the same email validation and I'll put it here. It's not by force, you can put any name you want here. I want to be persistent. I'll create the database by clicking on the create button. The table name will be users. You can name this any name that you want. We will need about 8 fields, but let's click on the create and we add the rest. So the first field that we are going to get, that we are going to need is the ID. It will be going to be auto increment. So let's go here and make it here into auto increment. Then we proceed. The next field is going to be the full name. The next field is going to be username, and then the next one is going to be the email. You have added 4 fields. So let's add the 4 fields here. So according to our sign up page, we have the full name, the username, the email, you have the gender and password. So let's move on gender and then password. They are coming automatically because I have typed it before. If you haven't typed it before, you have to type it yourself. Okay. The next field is going to be the token. This token is going to be sent to the user's email with some link. If you click on it, it will validate the email for the user. And then the last one is the verified. Okay, so verified is going to take a tiny int data type, that is boolean in SQL. Initially we will insert 0 into the database, which stands for false. And then when the user go to his email and click on the link with this token, it will validate and I will change it to 1, which means true, which means he has verified. Okay, and this token will take a varchar data type, which is going to be 255. The password is going to take a varchar data type, so not 10 into varchar. It's going to be 255 again. The gender also varchar 255. The email varchar 255, and then the username also varchar 255. Then the full name to varchar, all data type are going to be varchar except the ID and then the verified. So after that, I think we are finished with all the input that we want. The ID is auto increment and the rest data type are set. So let's click on save. So we have finished creating our database. Now we will go to the course again and we're going to link the database. So let's create a new file here. I want to call it db_com.php, and this is going to be a file that will link our database to the project. So let's start linking the database. PHP syntax will be here, and then we will put everything in a variable. Let's call it con. The developers always call this con, or any name that you want, you can put it here. Okay, so it's going to be assigned to a function in PHP called mysqli underscore connect, which will take 4 parameters. The first parameter is the server name, that is the local host. Since we are using XAMPP, it is localhost. The next one is going to be the username, that is root. Since we are using XAMPP, it is root by default. If you have changed the credentials, please put the one you change here. The next argument is the password. XAMPP, it is blank, so we just put blank there. Then the last field, let's say the last argument is the database name. So I want to copy this one. Let me come here and copy. Okay, this name, this database name is what I'm copying here. Okay, so I'll put it here. So we have connected to the whole database at this point. Let's move on. So here you see that if not con, meaning if you have not connected to the database, then we are going to die. So let's put die here. It means we are going to exit. That's the meaning. So die, and then we die with a message called errors in the database. Okay, so let's keep a try. Let's go to the this site. Okay, this link again. Then instead of typing the signup.php, let's type db underscore con dot, sorry, the con, is it 1 or 2? I think it's 2 dot php. We click enter, and then we see nothing is here. But if we change something here, okay, let's change the name of the database here, and then we click enter again, then you see we get errors. Okay, so it means our database has linked successfully. That's why no errors. So we will end here. In the next video, we are going to actually start inserting data into our database. So see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.